This sucks today. We got diamond hands and diamond bowls, baby. So it doesn't matter. I'm holding. I'm going down with the ship if we go down. If we go down, I'm down with it. As simple as it gets, man. Now, news right now. News that we didn't know before 5 hours ago. Basically, what the hell is going on, bro? That sums it up essentially. So essentially, we have a new presentation thingy, and we have a new filing, which is really nothing. And there's not really many new developments. Okay, the short interest somehow decreased. I mean, it's still up on the day, right? Barely. Last update, this was 118, so this is about 1 hour ago, this update. But this, Brandon simply make it go up. Oh, man. All right, now we're going up, baby. Let's go to the moon, baby. But it don't matter. Listen to this. We got diamond hands and diamond balls, baby. It don't matter. I don't give one. I don't give one if we go down to $5. I'm adding more. But yeah, this sucks short term. This sucks ass. I mean, this sucks ass, man. I mean, we're down 6% of the day. I mean, I'm gonna say this in the video tonight. I mean, this week has just gone. I mean, it's just. I've been way wrong, and I really can't believe the markets are continuing to rally with the high growth still doing. I mean, literally. I mean, I wouldn't call this decimation, but this is pretty close to decimation here for high growth. I mean, this reminds me of the February 16th to March 5th. This reminds me of that, and I mean. Do we have anything justifying this move? Of course not. Okay, you know it's a simple thing, but Brandon fixed it a little. Oh, man. I really want to buy shares today, too. I really want to buy shares, but I can't because if the market corrects, this could get even. Believe it or not. Now I don't think this is going to happen, but, you know, I've been wrong a lot. So, you know, make your own decision. Do what you got to do. But if let's say the markets were to crash right now, or not crash, but like correct. I mean, we could go even lower, which that is the markets crashing and correcting is the only reason why, literally the only reason why I'm not adding 1,000 shares right now. And even if let's say the markets go up to all-time highs before earnings, I will be adding, I will be doing a YOLO call. Probably one of these bad boys right here, one of the out the money ones, or add in a ton of shares because I'm that bullish on earnings, and I could be way off, and earnings could be a miss or a match. But you guys have heard my spiel on earnings, I'm sure by now, right? So, but right now we're down about 6.5%. The short interest is increased, but it doesn't matter, baby. Diamond hands, diamond balls. Let's go, shorts. We're gonna burn you. We're gonna burn you one of these days. We're coming after you. You know, I saw a comment the other day. It was what was it? It was, you know, I think it was somebody talking about the shorts underestimating our conviction. Yeah, I think that's exactly true. I don't think the shorts understand how many people are in the same, you know, that will literally do the exact same thing I am, which is holding this shit until there's actually, and if we go down, I'm going down with it. I mean, I'm all in this, man. I mean, when I say I'm all in, I mean literally there's nothing else in my portfolio, in my real account. Luckily I was able to sell AMC at 57 today in the pre-market. Jeez, man. Barely able to sell this in time before the freaking absolute dumpage here. But for Bionano, I don't care if we go down. I don't care if we go down to $5 again. I'm adding more if we do that. If we hit 650, I might have to add today. I might have to add like 100 shares, maybe 200-300 shares. I don't know. And if we hit lower than 6, then it's like okay. Brandon, it's time. It's time to load the boat. 1,000. That's the rest of my buying power going in. Hopefully, I'll be able to buy more than 1,000 more shares. Hopefully, if not more than that. Hopefully. But here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I'm not really worried at all for BNGO. Because it's the exact same thing. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I've been wrong. You know, you guys know I've been way off this week. I mean, I had a prediction of 873 this week. I said that was pretty likely, essentially, and I did. You know, I wasn't accounting on the short interest going up by 10 million shares, but whatever. Okay, still, I was wrong, and you know, we just go in the complete opposite direction. But it is one thing I will say is that right now, the exact same thing is happening as right here, as what happened during this downtrend, okay? So during this downtrend, what do you have? You have the stock price going down, downtrending obviously, and you have the fundamentals increasing and good news and earnings coming up, a catalyst coming up. Now, right now, we've had good news since this run-up. Remember, this was the CCO run, the CCO news. We then got a CBO. We then got more sales. We got the Leuven Hospital, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The something hospital Sapphire adoption 99%. We got a couple of presentations. We got pretty decent institutional ownership increases, and we got the big one. The short interest literally has gone up 1,000. I mean, okay, it's not 1,000%, but it's gone up an insane amount, and we're still even today, even right now with 6.8, even going down an insane amount right now. Relatively speaking, I mean, you can't even say we're doing that bad. You really can't, especially on a day like this. Especially on a day like this when everything's red. Now, of course, we're underperforming. It's shitty. I understand that. But right now, we're downtrending, and we have a catalyst coming up. That's the exact same setup that we had heading into May 13th before we went up 100% more, okay? Listen to me right now. Last time we had this setup, now I'm not saying this is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but, I could be way off. We'll see. We'll see how this ages. But it's literally, this is before 100%. 430 to 912, that's a 100% run up, right? 8, 6, yeah, that's over 100%. Okay, and that happened what, 13th to June 10th. So what, 1 month? 100% 1 month. That's what happened last time we had a similar setup. Now, that's only one data point, but do you see what I'm saying? I mean, the short interest has gone up a ton. We've got the freaking PLA stuff, which is not huge. We got the tomato study, that's good. A ton of presentations, a ton of hirings. We got nano evidence. We got acquisition evidence. We got the freaking short interest increasing to 1,000 miles. We got it's more institutional ownership, which I don't really care about institutional ownership. Speaking of this, we have a new filing today, right? Diamond hands, diamond balls. By the way, if anyone's just getting in right now, that's our plan, baby. If we go lower, what do? We diamond hand the shit, and I'm going down with the ship. If we do, if the ship goes down, I'm going down with it. A quote from Varys in Game of Thrones. I'm sure a lot of captains say the same thing while their boat is afloat. Well, the difference here is that I stream every day, so everybody knows exactly what I'm doing as far as all my positions and literally everything, more so than anyone else in the world. Okay, if there's anyone else in the world that streams every single day and shows the damn portfolio every day, okay, I don't know of any. I mean, maybe there are some in there. Anyways, not to get arrogant, diamond hands, diamond balls, baby. This is the new filing day, so you got 13F. This is 2,000, 3,000 shares added. Okay, it's only 3,000. It's like, wow, that's barely more than me. Like, okay, I'm an institution if that's a lot of shares. And the effective date was actually yesterday. The effective date was yesterday. I actually just looked at that. And yesterday, the lowest we hit was 711. So there is an institution that just bought yesterday 3,000 shares. I don't know what these people are doing. I don't know why they would file that right after the day. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's what you're looking at. So that's good. It's better than them selling, right? So hell yeah, man. All right, let's read some comments here. Diamond balls, diamond hands. What are you doing? Are you guys diamond handing it? I'm diamond handing this shit. That's as simple as it gets, my friends. All right. You might get a viral video when you have a mental breakdown if BNGO crashes to 1. That's true. You know what? That's absolutely true. Let's say BNGO actually does fail, which I think you guys know what I think about that. Okay, this is theoretical, but let's say BNGO were to just lose like 90% of its value in one day. Oh my god, yeah, I probably would get 1 million views on that, right? At least we would get something good, right? Man dies of a heart attack on stream. Too much stress. 1,000 shares more, average 570. And I guarantee you this is what would happen if we were to go up, okay? If we were to go up, who knows? Oh, it's a falling knife, Brandon. Don't catch the falling knife. Sell now. It's going to go lower, right? All this FUD that the bears are coming in with now. All right. If you want to sell right now, go ahead. Be my guest. But I'll tell you what. If the stock were to go back up to like $9 or something, or $2 or $8 even, or even $7 in the next few weeks or days or months or whatever, everybody will bandwagon back on and be like, oh, dude, I believe Brandon the whole time. I was a bull in this company since 4:30. It's like, dude, no, you weren't. All right, during the red days, you have to pay attention to in the chats here who the clowns are and who the people who are actually adding on the dip are. And you saw the exact same thing. Okay, well, you actually saw hibernation and disappearing, right? Right, convenient disappearing, right? That's what we call it when bears. Well, we actually call it disappearing act. That's actually the Stock's bear, right? When the bears say shit at the lows and they're like, all right, it's gonna go down, sell, and then a month later you're up 100%, literally, right? Actually, more than 100% in less than a month. They disappear. Since we've gone down to 912, now they're back, right? Robbie Smith is back. Like, wow, shocker. Robbie Smith and the Bears are back. Yeah, that's just how the market is, right? They come in when it's low. They disappear when it's high. Simple as it gets. I'm a clown, but I also buy the dip. Oh man, add another 1K share, 687. Is that what you did? So what is the short interest now? So borrow fee rate. So the short interest is about the same. Well, okay, it decreased by about 1% on. It was about 1% increase. Or well, this is the last update that we have. Let's see. There's another update. No, it looks like it's not. But anyways, yeah, we have 62 million current estimated short interest. Yeah, we're still up on the day. The borrow fee rate decreased by that much, really? Damn. Wow, yeah, this thing went down to 10 now. Interesting. Interesting. Remember, they only get their data from one broker. Today's been an excellent dip. Hope it's the last one. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, right? That's kind of what everyone's thinking. It's like, okay, great. We're down. Time to buy. You know, a lot of people were. I've seen a lot of people. Not necessarily the last few days, but definitely since we started running from 430, since we started going way up, a lot of people have been wanting a dip. And you know, here you go. So everyone's like, okay, happy. We're happy. We dipped. Now let's go back up again. You know, that's kind of what everyone's thinking. Brandon, not gonna lie, I'm starting to get busy with school again. Almost sold. Just have peace of mind and sleep at night. All right, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Boomstick, Boomstick, you know what I'm probably going to say, but Boomstick, you know what you're doing. You guys do what you have to do. You do what you have to do, but here's what I'll say. If you have done the amount of research that I have on the company or even close to it, and you've actually went through the patents and specifically the 2016 patent with the nano nozzle or even the nano channel nanopore device, you know they're working on some crazy shit. Okay, I don't know if it's going to come out 5 years or 1 year or tomorrow, but when it does come out, it's over. And if you also done your research, you know the annual estimated revenues. Just those things alone should give you some sleep at night. But if you're one of those people that's going to stress out over it, I mean, I get it. I've been there as well. But, you know, scare money don't make money, my friends. Scare money don't make money. Diamond hands, diamond bowls. That's my recommendation to you guys, right? That's my non-financial recommendation. I love BNGO so much, but I worry about things too much. I love Brandon and BNGO, but I worry a lot. I haven't sold since January. I'll tell you what, Boomstick, here's an idea for you. Maybe what you want to do if you're in a similar situation to Boomstick and you're like, shit, I can't sleep. I'm like, my heart can't take this, right? If that's like for real, okay. If that's the case, you need to freaking get out of the stock market. If that's the case, if your heart can't take it, but this is an idea. Hold until earnings, quarter two earnings, and then go from there. Just go from there, man. Because you know what I'm thinking about earnings. I don't want to. I mean, I could be way wrong. It's hard to say what the earnings is going to be. It's hard to say. It is. It really is. You know what I'm. You know what I'm going to say though. We've got such a high. I mean, just based on the one fact alone, you know, there's a very high chance. I think there's a very high chance that we're beating quarter two earnings, man. And hey, and hey, for anyone getting, I'm sorry if you've been watching from the start. I got to repeat this though, okay? What was the May 13th setup, right? May 13th, if you don't know, that's the day that we hit 430, right? 430 a share. That's when we hit that. What was the setup? Well, it was downtrending. It was also fundamental increases in value of the company, right? Throughout this entire downtrend, there was good news every couple weeks, right? Or every week almost. And that was right before an earnings. What is the setup right now? And also look, right? And also look, there's a run up right before that. Now today, the current setup, we had the CCO news. That's why we freaking went up 20% or whatever, 15% a day. Then we had the CBO. Then we had the Llewellyn Sapphire Hospital adoption. We have institutional ownership increase. Short interest increase by about 20 million shares. Well, from here it was like almost 30 million from mid-April. Anyways, we've got earnings coming up with huge short interest increases and suppression of the price, right? Whether that's through manipulation or it's just sellers, whatever, decrease of the price up to coming up to an earnings. Your earnings is going to be probably somewhere here. I'll do it in a different color. Your earnings is going to be right in this range right here. Okay. Probably right there, right? So you're looking at about the end of July, potentially to mid-August. It's most likely, the more likely scenario is that it's probably going to be right about here. That's probably right about when earnings is going to be, right? 15th of August, maybe 20th of August. That's probably what you're looking at. We're getting close to an earnings. Is it time? Is this setup similar enough to where you think we're going to freaking, last time, of course, you guys know what happened, I'm sure. 430, 912, that's over a 100% run up in less than a month's time. So I don't know, I could be wrong. This week I've been way off, right? This week I've been fucking way off. I'm glad I sold the freaking AMC this pre-market though. Jeez. Can you imagine if I was back holding AMC right now? You imagine how pissed off I would be if I was back holding BNGO and not BNGO. If I was back holding AMC with an average cost of 55 and BNGO down 6% and getting the bears in the chat. I think it would be time for me to show you guys that I rage quit sometimes. You guys ever seen Dude Perfect the Rage Monster? That thing? That was years ago. That was a funny thing that I would become that temporarily. All right. You're in contempt of court if you sell. And Brandon, we trust. No. Your own research, though. Please. I feel you guys don't understand. The one thing that I stress about, I don't really, at this point, after all that we've been through on the channel, after how many stocks I've had and all my investing history, I don't really worry about the stocks. But what I do worry about more than anything is people saying they trust in me and then going in and then it's like, oh, what if I'm wrong? It's like, shit. It's like, damn it. So please do your own research, man. Please do your own research. Calm down, kid's dad is here. No. No. Please do your own research, my friends. I know most of you are just joking, but, oh, man. Unemployment number. Yeah, the unemployment rate is coming out tomorrow, and there's been mixed thoughts about that. We were talking about that a fair amount earlier, but the ADP, I think, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. What do you think it's going to be? My own research is watching your YouTube videos. No, that's really funny, actually, but God damn it. What do I do? All right, well, hey, if you're going to do, here's my idea for you then. If your research is just watching my videos, then you at the very least have to understand the risks. And so go over here and read the risk section. All right, there you go. No. This is how I get stressed out. Oh man. Now I'm scared. The market always celebrates 4th of July weekend with the Green Day. They should. It's a great day. Great day coming up. 3 days. July 4th, baby. Diamond hands, diamond balls, and fireworks, baby. Yes. 688. 688 right now. Still holding, and it hurts, but I ain't selling. You lead the charge, little hold, boys, hold. Dude, I'm holding. Here's something you all have to understand. Since today is when there's a red day like this, it gets deep and dramatic. There's a lot of drama. It gets dark and depressing, and you have to ask yourself, why are you here? On days like this. So I kind of just want to address the elephant in the room right now. I kind of already have, but this is on a day like this is just what the whole stream is, right? What I want to say is that, Brandon, our rent money is in your hands. No, please, no. No. What was I gonna say? I'm going down with the ship. That's what I meant to say. I'm going down with the ship. Okay, I'm serious. All right, if we do see $2 this month, or if I am seriously like just way off, if I am let's just say, I mean, okay, there's a chance. Let's say the Sapphire just doesn't sell. Let's just say the Sapphire doesn't sell at all. We're screwed. And it's going to go way down. And I'm going down with the ship because I think that based on my research, and you guys already know the reason, I won't do the rant because you guys already know it, but the Sapphire is better than all of its competition. It's just better. And I'm not even only that, okay, you've got several mysteries. Remember, the FDA approval mystery, the nano nozzle mystery, the CLI lab, the acquisition, and the I just thought of it. What was it? Oh yeah, prenatal stuff. Well, I guess that's not. Well, the prenatal and the CLI lab is kind of one and the same. There's several mysteries here. Here, listen to this. This is important. There's several mysteries on about Bionano, such as the nano nozzle FDA Pro CLI lab. These things, like if one of the bull cases from these actually happen, okay, $20 a share down the line. Okay, I don't know when, but they're mysteries though, right? We don't know when the nano nozzle is going to come out, if it's going to come out, right? We just know based on the patent, based on all the hirings and the few patents and the CEO quote that they can add the nanopores to the nanochannels and then actually freaking help nanopore sequencing and make it way better, right? I mean, that's awesome, right? But are they going to be able to commercially release that? Are they ever going to, right? If they don't, there you go. I mean, that's not good. But if they do, you know what's going to happen if they do. Also, you got the FDA approval stuff, right? Why are they hiring several C-suite members with the FDA approval experience? Why did they just hire someone from Illumina with experience with CMA and FDA approval? Okay, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Why are they doing 5 large clinical studies, amassing major, huge sets of data on the Sapphire in postnatal, prenatal, leukemia, lymphomas, and solid tumor blood cancer research, right? Why do you think they're doing that shit? Okay, if you're not realizing yet, it's FDA approval evidence. Maybe. Okay, it's not obvious. Okay, I act like, everyone should know that. It's not obvious. It just would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? Don't you think? So, but yeah, then that's just 2 of them, right? The CLI lab, that's a whole nother thing. What about Credo Genomics? What about that acquisition potential? They just hired the director of business systems, right? What about that thing? I mean, there's so much stuff that's great. There's so much stuff that's great about the company. So much stuff that's great about the company. And also, okay, the number, honestly, at the end of the level, I mean, sometimes I say number one reason why I'm invested in BNGO is because the Sapphire is better. I mean, it's pretty much the same reason as the revenue, right? The Sapphire being better than all other stuff, that just means it's more revenue. And if you look at the CAGR that the company is projecting and that analysts are projecting, not the company, well, I guess kind of, but the Seeking Alpha analyst, and if you look at other DCF models, almost everybody is projecting a huge profit down the line in 9 years. That sounds like a lot, but if we're making $2 billion in profit in 10 years or 9 years, our current market cap is $2 billion. Think about that for a second. We're going to be making in 10 years, okay, according to several good, well-researched, intelligent people that have done the discounted cash flow models, and including a Seeking Alpha analyst. He's essentially saying the same thing. Not exactly, not a quote, but essentially. Okay, if you take the CAGR and take it to a couple more years, he stopped at 2025. Anyways, $2 billion in net income. What do you think the stock price is going to be if we're making $2 billion in net income in 1 year alone? When today our market cap is like barely $2 billion. Are we under $2 billion now? I bet we are. Are we under $2 billion? You know what's just disrespectful about the stock price right now? Nano Dimension of all places is even higher. Is it $2 higher than us now? Almost. Well, okay, not really actually. Somehow it's only $1.16 higher. Looks like. That's insanity. Anyway, that's crazy. I want to look at what is our exact market cap? 1.9 billion. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Okay. So we're under. Okay, we're gonna listen, guys. Understand this. All right. According to several discounted cash flow models. Yes, the stock price is down today. Okay, did the company lose 5% of its value? Hell no, all right? It's literally, okay, I know most of you know this, but I got to say it on red days. I want my assays, Eric. Come on, Eric, I want my assays. If you get $2 billion, I mean, think about this, okay, 2030, stay with me. This is important. 2030, how much are we going to be making, right? Oh, the company's not profitable, Brandon. What the hell are you doing? You're going to lose all your money, Brandon. I got diamond hands, diamond balls. I'm ready to lose all my money, okay? That's another thing, though. We're making $2 billion in profit in 2030 alone. Our market cap is less than $2 billion, guys. Think about that for a second, okay? This thing is going to just go moon, baby. I mean, it's as simple as it gets. Simple as it gets. Now, is that 10 years down the line? Yes, it is. But guess what? It's not like we're just going flat and then 2030 comes and we're boom. No, we're going with this kind of curve, an exponential type curve. That's what Simply Wall Street. That's exactly what Simply Wall Street is projecting. Okay, that's not me. That's Simply Wall Street, my friends. Don't take it from me. Don't listen to me. Listen to the freaking analysts. And I actually hate the analysts, but you guys probably like them better than me right now, right? On a red day, everyone hates me. On a green day, everyone thinks I'm a genius, right? So, all right. No moon, no Lambo today. Maybe tomorrow, big moon. Win Lambo, win moon. Brandon, come on, make the stock go up. I'm trying, boys. I'm trying to pump the stock. Oh, not really. I'm joking. If Brandon's pumping dumper proof. No, please. Don't take me out of contest, people. All right, prenatal in third quarter is the key. Well, we just also, speaking of catalysts, right? Speaking of catalysts, okay, I'm very confused. Somebody, where's always right? And Jason Smith when you need him. Jason Smith, are you here? I need you. All right, yesterday was the end of quarter 2. Today is the start of quarter 3. Now, in quarter 2, we were supposed to get, and they just confirmed this based on the new article that we got right here. This came out literally not 24 hours ago. Okay, come on. Not even 24 hours ago, this thing came out, and this guy talked to the management, and they essentially said nothing about this. Why? And this is, I don't know if we're going to see this soon, but we're supposed to get accreditation of Sapphire-based LDTs for ALL, a disease, and FSHD, another disease, in certain European United markets, right? And this is actually bigger than you think. Okay, I've been researching. Some of y'all understand the science better than me. All these crazy terms that make your brain hurt, right? Oh, Brandon, make it stop, right? This shit, right? The LDTs, right? What the hell's the LDT, Brandon? What? I don't know what this means, right? I've been reading up on this for a while, and this shit actually is pretty important. Laboratory developed tests, you need them. If you don't have FDA approval, these LDTs are like a temporary. Not necessarily temporary, but they're a help for getting into diagnostic territory, right? Diagnosing shit. That's what we're getting. That's what this could help with. And and look at the date. Okay, now this is according to the company itself. You may be wondering, Brandon, did you just type this? Brandon, why is this not a company? Okay, this is a quote from the earnings report. You can go find this. It's very easy to find. Q2. Right, Q2 just ended, right? Where's my PR? Eric, where's my PR, man? I want the freaking shorts to get burned. Come on, right? I just tweeted Eric, just not even, not 5 hours ago. I tweeted him. I told him, just drop one PR and the shorts will burn. Just drop something good. Just as simple as it gets. Oh. What's disrespectful is you using Bing. 10,000 shares bought at 690. Another 5,000 at 689. Hell yeah, man. When you have to get excited about going up 1 cent. That's what, hey, on a red day, you listen to me. If you're making fun of me for getting excited after 1 cent, you listen to me. When we're down 6% on the day, you have to look for the bright spots and things, my friends. All right, been a minute since we had a PR. I know. It has been, although actually, not well. I mean, technically speaking, not really. Technically speaking, last week they did the Russell 2000 thing, right? We're so spoiled, but relatively speaking, if we're being honest, okay, the CCO, the CBO thing, and then the quarter one earnings, yeah, those were all great. After, I don't know what it was. Maybe since the start of May, there's just been a decrease in quantity of PRs. Do you guys think that? I mean, that's just completely anecdotal, but I think that's true. Is that because maybe Eric needs more time to develop the company? Maybe. Is it because the COI labs? Is it because of the neonatal hirings and the evidence that we got for that? Is it because of the potential acquisitions, Cradle Genomics maybe? Sales? Is it because they've been getting way more orders, right? There's the rumored 150 Sapphire order from an employee at Paramount. Very unreliable source, very shady, probably not true, but still it would make perfect sense, right? And when I'm talking about that source, I mean for the 150 Sapphire order Paramount thing. But yeah, they did a PR, 3 days ago. We're spoiled, but yeah, look at this though. Okay, 14 days, 7 days. I can't do math. 20, almost 30 days. No, not 30 days. 20 days. Yeah, 20 days. No, not even that. Close to 20 days. Anyways, yeah. There hasn't been, okay, since May 13th, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 PRs. Okay, from the company itself. So it's like, that's not that many. That's not that many at all. No, it's not. It's not. I want to hear about the 150 order. Okay, so I think we went over this a while. This was a long time ago. So essentially, this was, oh boy, when was this? This was back over here sometime. I don't know. I don't even remember exactly. It was definitely at least probably a month ago or at least a few weeks ago. So there was apparently an order from a Paramount employee, which if you don't know, Paramount is basically and there's not really great sources on this information. I just take this from my good sources, right? Take all this with a grain of salt. But Paramount is our manufacturer. They manufacture some of the Sapphire, right? Not all of it, right? It's not like they know exactly how to make it. They just give our secrets. No, it's not. That's not how it works. We actually finished the process at our headquarters, to my understanding. But anyways, apparently on StatTwits, a guy with a pretty reputable account, I think is what Brendan was telling me. Anyways, he basically said they received an order, they transcripted a code or a message for 150 from Bionano, which they thought might have meant 150 Sapphires, that was after. And that was, I believe, so you correct me if I'm wrong, but basically that happened after the quarter, after May 13th. That happened after that, and it would be during Q2. Now, is that real? I don't think it. A lot of people were freaking out about this when it first happened. I was kind of the voice of reason. I was kind of telling people like, dude, this is just some random person on StatTwits. How the hell you believe in this? There's not much that would. It's not very reliable, right? There's a low chance of that actually being true. So, anyways, that's what it is. Yeah, a buy there was about a 3,000 share buy on Fintel, right? So, and the thing here about the buy that we just had, this actually, the effective date was actually yesterday, right? If we look right here, it's about 3,000 shares bought by these guys right here, Modus Advisors. Their effective date was yesterday, right? So they're looking at best, you know, their average price is like 710, right? So take it for what it is. Take it for what it is, my friends. We are dead. LDTs are needed. Think of it like this: a COVID PCR test that someone needed to take last year had LDT's approval before you could take it. All right. Yes, but also the PR is very technical. They need PR that apes can understand. That's true. We do that. Hey, by the way, if anyone's just getting it right now, Diamond Hands, Diamond Bowls, baby. Brandon, what's your plan? Are you adding shares? Diamond Hands, Diamond Bowls. I will be adding shares if we dip. Maybe, I mean, honestly, if we come down to 670 again, I might have to add more shares. I wasn't actually present when it was actually at 670, so maybe I'll add shares there. If we hit 650, yeah, I'll probably start adding 100 or maybe a couple hundred shares, most likely. So, okay, tomorrow BNGO might be down as well. Yeah, they might be. Very well, maybe, okay? I'd rather be homeless. I'd rather tongue kiss a homeless armadillo than sell my shares. I'm in it to win. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hopefully the rest of the other buys haven't been filled yet. Is around $7 since most of these toots all use the VWAP. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, the VWAP. Yeah, these toots. I don't know if a lot of them use that, but I'll tell you what I hope on the topic of buys and orders. I hope these are real. I hope some of these are real, right? I mean, we saw $7. There's like a 100K buy wall, share buy wall at $7, and it just got annihilated. It got annihilated. I mean, it took almost nothing. All it took was a testing of it, like for a few seconds, and then all it was is a canceling of that entire order, and a ton of shares, not even a ton of shares, just a ton of orders sold at like $698 and $697, and then we broke $7 just like that. It was that easy, and we streamed that, and it was a sad time. It's a very sad time. VWAP is I've never been one to like the VWAP. Never. I used the VWAP a few times. I didn't use it a ton, but I used it enough to know that I don't really like it. But a lot of people say it's really good, so you know. But yeah. All right, I have dollar cost average all day. Loaded another 500 at 675. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Here's the Diamond Hands, Diamond Balls, baby. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I can't think. When BNGO to squeeze? When will BNGO squeeze? That's a good question. So essentially, last update that we had, let me check to make sure we don't have another one. Nope, we have nothing. Okay, so the last short interest update we saw was about 62 million shares. Not that much increase, not that much change on the day, right? This actually was higher earlier, so I guess a few shorts have returned their shares, but the borrowed shares on the day, most of them have been returned so far. It looks like based on this, and this was about an hour ago. You're still looking at 22% of the flow, still higher in AMC, right? So fundamentally, we're still getting better. Markets are up. Bionano is down 6%. Is this in anticipation? Is this because the shorts are all, the shorts are going crazy? And I got a comment the other day. Someone was saying, all stocks have gotten short of the ton. Brandon, why do you think Bionano is going to squeeze? Well, it's because try to find another stock that's gone from like 15% short interest to 22%, also with the price going up since early May. It's like, good luck. There's not that many of them, okay? Spoiler, if you didn't know already, there's not that many of them. $687 right now, down about 6.5%. God, it's an ugly day. It's an ugly day. We got 13 minutes of the close. It's an ugly day. Bro, what happened today? Depression, that's what happened. Essentially, what happened today is panic. I mean, no one knows for sure, right? People like to explain, why they think it happened. We don't know for sure. What we do know is that we're pretty much now in firm downtrend territory. Now, does that mean we're going to go down tomorrow? Does that mean we're going to not end the day higher than what we are right now? No, not necessarily. It just means that, we have we're about to get the second daily close below 21 SMA, and that is, obviously a bearish reversal. So, yeah, it's not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see. And I'm guessing, I haven't actually looked at this yet. Yeah. And we also broke below 200-day EMA on the 4-hourly, which is, that has been very nice support for us, and a couple times in the recent past. On the daily, let me look at the moving averages here. Yeah, and on the daily, we broke the 21-day EMA. So hopefully, I mean, if it gets really bad, hopefully we'll at least hold the a couple weeks from now. I hope when this downtrend, I mean, you guys know what I think about the downtrend. You guys know I think this is bullshit. I think we're fundamentally way higher. I think this is the shorts. I think this is manipulation. I think this is fear and lack of understanding of the company. I think when earnings come out, there's going to be a correction upwards direction. I could be way wrong. Please do your own research. I could be way off. I don't think I am. I'm going to be betting a lot of money on it, most likely on stream. That's going to be fun. God, if earnings goes poorly, it's going to be such a sad day. But if it goes right, it's going to be an awesome day. And shorts are going to get squeezed. And it could be awesome. But, yeah, I'll just leave it there. All right, let's go back to 5 minutes. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, boys. We're going to get PR at 6 p.m. today like the old days. What PR? What is it going to be? Why do you think we're going to get PR, my friend? Inside information, baby. The gap has been filled. Yeah, it's been filled. It's been filled. It already was filled, essentially. Hold on, before I talk about the gap being filled stuff and how much I hate people saying gaps get filled, let's talk about, somebody just asked, are there catalysts for BNGO? So this is a little bit complicated. You're probably going to get bored here, but stay with me. This is important. You need to understand this if you're going to hold BNGO. Potential catalyst, the number one catalyst that we know about for sure is, I mean, this could be bad. I guess this could be technically bad for the stock, but I think it's going to be damn good, is the earnings, and that's going to happen in about 40 days. 40 days. Also, yesterday was the end of quarter 2, all right? We're supposed to get accreditation for Sapphire-based laboratory-developed tests for ALL and FSHD in certain European United markets. Now, that's pretty damn good news right there. We're supposed to get that. I don't know if this is supposed to happen at the end of quarter 2. I don't know if they're going to drop PR on this today, or I don't know. No one knows. No one seems to know because they haven't really commented on this at all. In the earnings that at least in the last 2 earnings reports, they haven't commented on this at all. So that's a potential catalyst. Other potential catalysts, I would consider this right here. Where is it? Right here. I would consider this a catalyst. We just found out about this yesterday. Now, this is a little bit, stay with me. This will sound boring. You know what? Here, we got 10 minutes to the close. I guess I should probably just keep it on the price action. But then again, we're just barcoding. What do you guys want to know? You guys wanted me to go over the catalyst real quick? Or you want me to just keep it on this boring chart? It's up to you. Not completely, but today we filled it. Tomorrow, green candle. What do you mean? What do you mean? We already did. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? We already filled this, bro. All right, no PR at 6 p.m., please. It will just get shorter, and day traders will panic and drive the stock down again. That's what happened with every 6 p.m. PR last year. I'm at an average of 692. Not sure whether to sell and try to buy back teacher or just hold. Well, that's up to you. That's for you to decide, my friend. That's not for me to decide. But I mean, from the technical standpoint, I've been saying this all week, and I've been wrong all week, but I always say if high growth goes up, Bionano will go up. If it doesn't, Bionano will go down, which is just like, everyone knows that, but it's hard to predict whether we're going to go up or down tomorrow. It's really hard to predict short term. From the technical standpoint, some support levels that we're going to have, we're going to have what? 646, 650 is going to be a natural wall. We don't really have, it looks like, okay, here you go. Weekly, okay, that actually makes a lot more sense, yeah. The weekly 21-day EMA is at 672, along with the 15-day. So that is it. Okay, so that's your support level right there. That's the next line, and we already bounced off that once, so we'll see. We'll see if we break it or bounce off it again, but that's your level, looks like. Also, speaking of levels, look how close to 55 and the 200 about to cross. That's the golden cross right there, baby. About to happen pretty soon here, and oh my god, we're free falling again. I honestly kind of just want, I kind of just want this thing to go, if we really are going to dump, and if people really do hate the company now, just like that, everyone loved the company 3 weeks ago, now everyone hates it. If everyone really wants to hate it, I just want to go down to as low as it's going to get so we can just get over with, Because this just slowly bleeding like this is what makes people think twice about BNGO and being in here, right? A lot of people today and yesterday, I'm guessing, and I know for a fact, a lot of people are losing their confidence in the company, right? Because when they see, that's just basic math, basic psychology, man. When people see a stock that's red, they automatically think it's a bad company. Everyone does it. It's just you have to have done your research to kind of fight that thinking and negate that, Hopefully, hopefully, I know most of you have already done most of your research, but you have to understand the stop price is not the company. It's not the company at all. At all. Did Boomstick sell? I don't know. He didn't say. Hope not. It's up to him. It's up to him. Do it. If you want to sell right now, if it's not for you, if you're too stressed out, if you think, if you want to buy back lower, that's different. But if you want to like legitimately sell out and not come back here again, and you're done with this community, you're done with BNGO, that's a whole different decision. You better, if you're gonna do that, you better have thought it out, and you better have thought about it for a couple of days at least, man, because that's a big ass decision. I think you're gonna regret it, just like the people. I told you guys this. I got messages. I got a private message on freaking Twitter. Somebody sold out. They had been with the channel for weeks, if not months. They sold out the day before we went from $5 up to like what, $7.50 the day before. And I know for a fact that I don't recall any specific messages on like that on May 13th, but I can tell you based on the live chats on May 13th, that is absolutely true for this day as well. And right now, what are we doing? We're free falling just like both of these other times. So typically, you want to be greedy when others are fearful, not fearful when everyone else is fearful. You want to buy low and then sell it high. And as I'm speaking, we're literally free falling as I'm speaking, literally. Well, PLA codes are the final code descriptors. A quote is what happened today. And those things, yeah, we have those right here. And yeah, the long okay, so this thing is saying long descriptors in the tweet that Practice Genomics had, whatever it was. These are the final code descriptors essentially. And I don't really, okay, PLA codes. I don't think this is groundbreaking, right? I care much more about what they said in this thing right here about the samples, which no one, of course, it's no surprise that no one gives a shit about the samples. No one cares about the articles. No one cares about what the company's doing. I'll tell you one thing that the company's doing. They just talked about in a recent, this article came out yesterday, right? There's 5 minutes to the close. I guess I'll go over this in a second, but another catalyst that people, a potential catalyst, and it could be years out. It could be years. I guess it could be in the works for years. Probably not, but I'm not selling. Oh, legend. That gives me goosebumps, my friend Boomstick. That's legendary. That reminds me of freaking, I'm not selling. God, I don't even know what that reminds. I have the weirdest movie references when I hear stuff sometimes, if it's even close. That's awesome. No, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of freaking William Wallace in the battle speech, in the first battle speech. Yeah. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? I love it. Boomstick. Legend. You are legendary for not selling. I think you are. Boomstick, you do what you got to do. You all do what you got to do. Sell if it's not for you, man. Sell. If it's not for you, just get the fuck out. It's not, I understand it's not for everybody, man. Dude, volatile. You guys understand this community that we have, Bionano, this is essentially one of the most volatile type of stocks that you can have. And we're in it for the long run, okay? That's not for everybody. That's for a very select few type of people and investors. The only way you have a chance at making money with this is if you've actually researched it. So, and this is what I always say. And if you have researched it, okay, you know what you can do. You can turn a 50% loss like I had throughout the downtrend. Even today, what am I up now, okay? I'll go over it in just a second. Well, okay, we got 4 minutes. I'll go over it now. Okay, it's up even on a day like this where it's just death. I'm still up 19%. The portfolio is still up 58%. Okay, how can I complain when the portfolio is up 58%, mostly just because of Bionano? I can't complain. And this is what due diligence and hard work does for you, I think. And now theoretically, we could all get the list. We could get the list, and we can all burn. So. I have to say that, by the way. I have to. If you haven't figured that out, by the way. Freedom! Just say it. Cry out. Freedom! Braveheart's awesome. Braveheart's underrated. The battle scenes, some of the... Oh, my God. We have like 100,000 shares just sold right there. Dude, give me your... Dude, give me your shares. I'll take your shares. Like... Everyone get baked and relax. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm negative 16% on BNGO. I'm not selling. Freaking legend. I think you are. Hey, you bet. If y'all that are saying you're not selling right now, I know most of you are OGs and you know what you're doing, but you better understand the risks, right? If the bear case is the market corrects and we all get screwed short term. That's the bear case. So you better. And this is why I should have said this more in the last few days. Oh, 100,000 shares to be bought 680, by the way. The whales are out to play. Anyways, I was going to say, have buying power just in case, right? This is and I hope I say this enough, right? I always say the only reason why I haven't had 1,000 shares more of Bionano right now is because the market crash and market correction potential. I'm not worried about BNGO as a company. I'm worried about Bionano because of the broader market effect. So, but buying now is a long-term steal, in my opinion. I absolutely refuse to sell. Bought more. 670 bottom. It certainly should be. Only time will tell if it is, though. Only time will tell. And I know it sounds convenient, but I don't know. No one knows. No one knows for sure. 15,000, 18, about 20 to 30,000 shares just bought right there. Volume coming in. Volume is coming in. Look at that. That's one of the biggest buy walls we've seen in the wild. 233K to be bought at 680. Damn. Diamond hands, diamond bowls, baby. I'm going down with the ship if we fail. I'm dying. The channel is dying and my portfolio is dying if we fail. That's how confident I am in the company. I am risking everything, the channel, all my portfolio. Everything is on BNGO long term. And, okay, that should tell you. I'm not saying, I know better than everybody. I'm a genius. No, I'm just saying when I look at the company, this is what I'm willing to risk for the potential reward. The risk-reward ratio makes sense for me. Time is on our side, Brandon. That's an underrated. That's a very important point. Time is on our side. It is. 30 seconds. Patents, people, plans, progress, potential, profit. 15,000 shares sold at 682. Damn you. Whoever's selling right now, if any of y'all are selling, that's why no one will remember your name. In my opinion. Days gain, minus 8%. I'm not selling, baby. Hell yeah. Diamond hands, diamond balls, baby. I will hodl this thing. I will hodl this for... Okay, here we go. Hold on. Before I rant again, let's go. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Buys or sells. 2 seconds here. It sells again. Oh my God. Sells again after the close. Damn. And this time it's at 16:00:02 instead of 03. That's weird. Let's see how many shares it says. Another sell day at the close. Let's see. Not that many. 100 maybe. Yeah, less than 200,000. Probably 100,000-ish shares sold at the close at 682. All right, so let's go ahead and review this. Okay, so catalyst, right? So somebody asked me earlier, right? So I think today, I don't really think anyone wants to hear about today. Honestly, we can talk about that in a second, but I want to go over catalyst before everybody leaves. If you don't watch the video tonight, I want to go over catalyst that we know about, okay? Or earnings mid-August. I think that's going to be a catalyst. That could technically be a negative catalyst, but I think it's going to be good. And the other catalyst we know about is the accreditation. Jason Smith, fine. Okay, good. Jason Smith is here. Jason Smith, tell me what you think about this. Are we about to get a PR drop soon, like today or in the next few weeks, about the accreditation for LDTs? Because Q2 just ended, and they said in the last earnings report all 2021 milestones are on track. This is one of the milestones. Okay, this is a quote. I promise you this is a quote. You can go and find this in the earnings report. It's very easy to find. Just Control F for accreditation. You'll find it. This is the sapphire-based LDTs for 2 diseases in certain European United markets. European Union markets. Yeah, the Union, not United. Yeah, Union. European Union markets, I believe. Anyways, that's one. That's okay. So also earnings, accreditation for the LDTs. That's 2. Number 3, and all of this stuff we kind of just had. All this stuff is relatively new. And then this thing right here. This is okay. So stay with me here. This is an article. This is yesterday, and this is after a recent investor meeting with the company's manager. Right. So this guy just talked with the company's manager. Right. And what does he take away from this? Well, one of the things he takes away is that here. Let's go up here so we get the whole thing. Okay, so by the end of the year, as well as validating assays for each of the 5 groups, management talked about measures to get different samples. Okay, I'm paraphrasing here. Do you guys know about the blood samples, the tissue samples, right? That sort of thing. It's more things that they can actually use to test the genomes, right? Instead of just blood samples and cancer biopsy protocols, which I don't fully understand, and the frozen the tissue and the blood and the cancer biopsy protocols. Besides all of those samples, they're also going to be able to do freaking cheek swabs. That is extremely convenient for everybody, and that is going to increase sales, and that is a catalyst in my book if the company is taking measures to do this stuff. Also, these things, which I don't know how to pronounce, amniocytes. These are apparently like actually, you know what? Let me just look it up again so I don't mess it up. Yeah, let me just look it up again. Okay, so it's a cell, whatever. It's this thing right here. I don't see this one being so much of a catalyst because that's not. It's a cell of a fetus, so it's like, well, that's not. That's we're talking. That's the prenatal thing, right? Obviously, but this is the more the cheek. This is what would make it way more easy to actually use the sapphire for. So that's another catalyst. And then we had some sweet. And then obviously we had the hirings, we had institutional ownership, the short interest, and what else did we have? We had these 3 presentations. We had a new sapphire sale this week. Okay, what else do we have? We had other stuff as well. And we have this thing happening this weekend, right? The CMO is talking, right? That's going to be good. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And we're down after hours again. Oh, man. Prenatal focus again. I know, it is good. It is good. Yes, cheek swabs. Yes, yes, those are cheek swabs. Yes. And that's why it's going to be, that's why it's so convenient. That's what I was talking about. I hope that makes sense. So, okay, let me read some stuff here. Okay, I should just go all in like you on BNGO. I have 8K in it at less than $3 a share. Was considering selling all my green positions and going into the 10K or so. I consider that as well, doing that as well in the downtrend. It has paid off. Hopefully it pays off again. We'll see. I mean, yeah, hopefully it continues to pay off, I should say. Okay, yeah, Jason Smith, while you're here, Jason Smith, on the bright side, 5-digit loss is better than 6-digit. Jason Smith, let me ask you something, man. All the people who follow Bionano as much as I do, okay? What do you think? When do you think we're going to get this thing? And are they actually going to drop a PR about this? Right? This is a 2021 milestone. That's what they called it themselves. It's accreditation for sapphire-based LDTs for 2 diseases in certain European Union markets. I think that's pretty big, right? Because the LDTs are actually pretty damn important to my very basic understanding, right? Even though I've read a fair amount on them, I'm still not that good at understanding what the exact uses and benefits are having for them. So where are we right now? So we have about 107 sapphires installed as of quarter 1, and now right now, as of today, we probably have more like 120. 130, 140 on 140 bull case sapphires installed now. So, yeah. Let me know. What do you think? Are we going to get a PR because this? I mean, some of you guys know more about this stuff than I do, right? Do you think we're going to get PR because of this? Or do you think this is something that they're just going to let, just like everything else, right? Just not even talk about, right? The new COI lab opening, hirings for it, they don't say anything about it. Is it going to be one of those? I know Gypsy, but I say yes, we will see those PDTs soon. Okay, I'm so I got confused. Pattern day trader soon. I was so confused for a second. LDTs. Okay, yeah. So you'll think we'll see them, yes. But do you think? Okay, do you mean in the form of a PR though? I just don't know if they're going to release. I assume they're going to be. I assume they're already up and running because they said they didn't mention anything right here on them, which is weird. I thought they would have because this is a quarter 2 thing. Quarter 2 just ended. Anyway, yeah, I just don't know. If anyone knows, tell me. Are they gonna? I don't know. If no one has answered by now, no one probably knows. All right, Newsweek. What WTF? Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, down 6. What are we down? 7% of the day. Down 7% of the day. How can we explain this? Right, that's what everyone wants to know. Well, I don't know exactly. There's 1,000 factors. It's shorts. It's selling. It's high growth going down. It's a lot of things. It's the lack of understanding of the company. It's all of those things. But at the end of the day, you have to remind yourself. You have to remind yourself why you're investing in the company. You also have to remind yourself of the setup, right? And you also have to remind if you do want to sell, right? If you have found out, I'm not, the market's not for me, it's not for me, man. I can't take these red days. Well, let me just tell you something, right? If you want to sell now, that's fine, right? Maybe right now, right where we're at right now is like where we were right here, right? Maybe. But I guarantee you there's going to be a time where you'll be able to sell Bionano at a higher price, okay? Technically, I can't guarantee, but I'd say there's a 100% chance realistically, okay? Realistically, that's just how it is. It's just a fact, okay? Also, the setup right now, after we've got a ton of good news, after we've got a ton of catalysts and great news throughout the previous downtrend and this downtrend, we've started free falling, right? And this is exactly what happened during this one. And also, this was in anticipation for, this was essentially shorts pressing the price down before earnings. Earnings is going to happen sometime right around in this range, okay? Late July to mid-August, that's when earnings is going to happen, right? Do you guys see a pattern? Okay, now what happened last time when the actual event happened? We went up we went up more than 100% in a month. Are we about to go up another 100% in a month? I don't know, but I definitely think earnings will act as a catalyst. I definitely think that's going to likely happen. Brandon, I see this as accumulation from one side, creating fear and selling short. There are pros on this. I agree. I agree, Mark. I absolutely agree. Yeah, Richard Shippey is the he's the CBO, he's the Illumina, he's the one with with FDA approval experience. Yes, that was news that happened a few weeks ago, I believe. So, all right, I hope that's press release to present at the 2021 Ladenburg something healthcare conference, July 13th, brother. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this PR or something? Adios, I'm on vacation. All right, Mark. Legend, you're a legend, Mark. You're awesome. Yes, the pros are coming out of the woodwork as trolls trying to scare us. I think it is. I think it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's also, okay, at the end of the day, you have to consider, high growth is going down a lot. Yes, Bionano's underperformed everything in the last 2 months, or not 2 months, 2 weeks, but you also have to consider we've outperformed everything since May 13th, right? So it's like, well, can you really complain that much? I don't know. You tell me. I'd say if you consider the news, fundamental increases in the news that we've got, I'd say, hell yes, you can complain, and you can blame on the shorts and manipulators, but that's for you to decide, my friends. Go to the new tweet. Yeah, well, no, this was, is there a new one that just happened? Oh! Yes! Yes. Let's go. Finally, something good happened. Okay, let's go ahead and change the title. Breaking news. All right, I don't want to get... Okay, this is good news. This isn't amazing news, but this is good news. Okay, this is good news. Here's the thing. This is good. I don't want to get everyone super excited, though, but here... I'm excited about this, but I'm also very cautiously optimistic, though. Hold on. Company overview. That doesn't sound very exciting. I mean, I hope he goes over the future growth. I hope he goes over their optimism. I'm sure he will, but I would have liked if it was more like a... I wish that it was more of like a, I don't know, a company update instead of overview, I guess it could be about the same thing, but this is still good. Let's go ahead and retweet this out. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and quote this shit. Oh, until all of them are squeezed. I love it. 25 likes, baby. Yes, that's awesome. This is good, boys. This is good. We've got good news for once. Hopefully they're going to say something good here, dude. I swear to God. What if he said, oh, man, I can't help myself, guys. You guys, I mean, make your own opinion. This could be absolutely nothing. The last presentation that he actually did was pretty much nothing. It was pretty much exactly a repeat of the last earnings. That was in May. We did stream that one live. I'm sure we'll stream this one as well. Okay, when it's Eric, we have to stream, okay? Come on now. But what if he says something about the CLI lab? What if he says something about the neonails? What if he says something about the recent hirings, man? What if he does? I hope. Company overview. Virtually present a company overview at this thing. Let's click on the link. Let's see if there's any more information. And it is on July 13th. Had just messaged messaged Richard Shippey for confirmations. Fingers crossed. As far as if this is legit, I'm sure it is. They just tweeted out. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, here we go. Is there any more information here? Let me get this stuff off so we can actually read this whole thing. Okay. No, I can't. Okay. Nothing else. This is good. This is good news, boys. This is good news. Confirmations on LDTs and lab progress. When you say lab progress, are you talking about CLI lab progress? Do you think it's that, or do you think it's the 5 large clinical studies? At the very least, he can see we want news. I think it's another non-event, just more repeating of the same stuff. It certainly could be, but there's so much to talk about, though. The new CLI lab, the new hirings, right? And the new here. How about this? How about this right here? The new lab, the new hirings, the new C-suite people, what they're doing. And nano nozzle is always something that we would love them to talk about. But what about this stuff, right? This is new as hell. The new samples, man. This stuff, right? The cheek swabs, man. The cheek swabs and the 5 large clinical studies. They said they're on. It looks like they are on board to have 30 to 50% of the participants enrolled by the end of the year, and it looks like they are going to be providing an interim update this year in the year's second half. So there's a ton of stuff for him to talk about that's new. I don't know if it's going to be new. Last time there was one of these things, there was essentially nothing new. Okay, so I don't know. My gut tells me there's a high chance that he's going to say something new. There's got to be there's so much stuff that has happened. We've got earnings coming out. I mean, this is going to happen on July 13th, so this is going to happen pretty soon. This is going to happen right before earnings, too. He's got to say something about it. Eric does not waste time. I know. Well, last time he did waste our time, though. Last time he did. Do you guys remember the last presentation? I mean, he said nothing new. And that one was recorded. It's not like he's doing this live. Maybe he recorded that one like a few weeks before or months before, but he did kind of just ramble. He didn't really say anything new at all last time, but still, he doesn't. Yeah, this man means business, man. There's one thing, Eric. There's different thoughts on Eric. You know, he's not the most. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know him. Brennan knows him better than I do, but this guy is very intelligent, and his PhD and his credentials are very overwhelming, and he's definitely intelligent and articulate based on what I've seen of him, which I've seen a fair amount. So. That's what we know for sure. But, yeah, does he waste time or not? I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is going to be a catalyst? What do we think? When is earnings report? Earnings report, if Eric blows his nose, we'll interpret it. I know we will. Earnings report is going to be about mid-August. You think it's going to be big, Nazi? I think it could be. This is good. Would be nice if they push earnings sooner. Yeah, it would be. Imagine. I mean, there's so many things that he could say here. There's so many things. What if he talked about some of the studies? What if he talked about the Sapphire sales? What if he talked about this recent investor meeting? Or what if he talked about this right here? What if he talked about the last 15 installments? According to the company, this is yesterday. This is yesterday's article. The last 15 Sapphire installments have way higher sample volume, meaning way higher money, way more revenue that they make from this than the average one, because they're higher value. They're analyzing more genomes. That's more sample volume. They know something. I feel like HF would drive this lower. Yes, I think it's bullish. I sent it on the Discord a few minutes ago. He could use a course on speaking skills. Caltech doesn't teach that. Clinically driven. Yes. More clinic adoption and more sample volume. Yes. But we can't do clinical. Well, yeah, we are. Well, we can though. Did I not just call the PR 20 minutes ago? Well, this isn't a PR. This isn't a PR. I mean, it depends what you're. I guess technically it's a press release, but I consider, okay, when I think of official PRs, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, this is what an official. Actually, I have it pulled up right here. Yeah, that's the official PR right here. But whatever, whatever. It's the company putting out information. Yeah, it's a PR. Hell yeah, yeah. So been through enough of his presentations. He never provides new information. He just repeats press releases the company puts out. If there's anything new, it will be released in a PR. I hear you, Jay. Okay, I hear you, and I agree. I agree in a little bit, just because last presentation I watched him fully, it was literally zero. It was nothing new. But I mean, they're definitely hiring for the CLI lab. There definitely are. If he takes questions, I don't think it's going to be live, but I guess maybe it could be. It's at a healthcare conference. It's a company overview. This is a virtual presentation. This is going to be a virtual one. This is news. This is big news. I don't know. Jay, I feel like there is a chance that he could say something new, though. I feel like there's a chance that, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the case for him saying something new is probably something like this, right? There's been so much new stuff that's happened, more so now throughout the last time he did a presentation to this presentation than ever before in any of his other presentations. So maybe, I don't know. Jay, I definitely hear you. Jay probably thinks there's no way. I understand that he never has he really never said anything new in the presentations, though? Never? I mean, I haven't been watching him for years, so you know more than I do, maybe, on that. Probably nothing new, but at least people will ask some questions this time. Yeah, hopefully he'll take questions, and hopefully we can get some CLI lab and some nano nozzle questions. Please, and some hirings. It's a marketing strategy more than anything else. He wants to inform potential buyers what the company can do. Yeah, probably. Which is still good. Financial services, the diversified financial services company with two primary business lines, independent brokerage and advisory, investment. What the? I don't think there will be anything new. I think it's more about getting more people to know BNGO. It's 6 o'clock somewhere, so we'll give you some cred. Eric is so restrained and yet boarded. He boarded his excitement for single base pair level. That might be closer than we think. I remember him saying, are you talking about the comment where he said it may be able to do single SNV, single nucleotide variants? Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah. And we're gonna be dissecting everything he says. Of course, we're gonna be streaming this and making a video on it, of course. I'll be okay with him saying sales are happening fast. That's all. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it, everybody. All right, for all the people that say this channel doesn't cover news quickly, Kate, we're the first BNGO channel to cover this shit, at least, right? I mean, so and same thing with much of the other news as well, right? To be honest with you, right? So this is it. So to recap this, if you can't tell by looking at it, you should be able to. July 13th, the CEO is presenting. Last time he presented, there was literally 0 things that were new. It was pretty horrible. I mean, it was okay. It's good to see that the CEO likes the company and he understands and he's intelligent. It's always good to see this man do what he does, but still, we want something new. I just want a comment on the CLI lab or something, right? That's what I think is the most realistic. Why have they hired so many people for the CLI lab and the freaking all the new product innovations, right? The bioinformatics scientists. Why are they hiring these people? That's what I want him to address. Hopefully he takes questions. I doubt he will, but that would be amazing. He brings up nano nozzle and we have more Sapphire adoption. Imagine if he just said, imagine if at the very end he just like stares at us for 10 seconds and then just says, nano nozzle. Ends it. Oh, that'd be amazing. Would it not be amazing? We have the best community, always in the know. Hell yes. Diamond hands, diamond balls, baby. Diamond hands, diamond balls. I love that. I say that too much, don't I? It's too funny. I have a childish sense of humor, my friends. All right. All right. Kramer on Tuesday is going to say BNGO is about to moon. Yeah, because what's our friend DC, if I remember correctly, I'm very bad at remembering who is who. Trust me, I'm sorry. Most of you guys are OGs, but I don't recognize you because I'm stupid and I can't remember things. But DC, if I remember, I think he is the one that's going to do the he's the one that's going to be asking. He actually has a spot on Kramer's lightning round, apparently. So yeah. Drops the mic nozzle, then drops it. How do we make this popular in Wall Street Bets? Well, one thing that you can do is check out this post right here. I'm not telling you to upvote it. Just go look at it if you want, right? That's all. Because people get mad at me for telling me they think I'm pumping BNGO by telling people to go upvote this shit. So, oh wow, only 25. What? Only 25 upvotes? What? Okay, they're not gonna like that. Don't say anything. Don't say anything bearish on AMC. They will censor BNGO if we do that. Yes, it's me on the lightning round. Awesome. Tuesday, yes. Tuesday, DC, our friend DC. Oh, what's your DC, our friend here, he is on the lightning round. He's gonna ask hopefully about BNGO. He's gonna hopefully sneak in a quick question about something. Hopefully, I doubt Jim Cramer actually follows BNGO enough to know what the nano nozzle is even, but who knows? Maybe he does. BNGO Bionano Genomics $14. Yes, Maintained 3 days ago. Kevin DeGeer. Yesterday, actually, not yesterday. Not well. At least according to this, yesterday. You know, this is the article that came out. Yes, Kevin DeGeer is still bullish on BNGO. Yes. All right, let's get out of here. Let's end the stream. Let's end the stream. But finally, we got new news though. I can't end it though. We finally got good news on such a bad day like this. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The CEO is gonna come in and he's gonna tell us all this good company. The CEO is gonna come and pump the stock here soon. Yes, let's go. 12 days, guys. Remember, this is 12 days. This is freaking soon. This is okay. 13 days will come like that, my friends, unless BNGO keeps going down, then it will come really slowly. But this guy, he's gonna come in and save the day, man. Let's go FDA approval. Imagine if he did though. Oh my gosh. I mean, why do you guys think he's so silent on nanonozzle? Why do you think every time someone asks him about it, there's nothing that he doesn't respond? Okay, it's in the works, my friends. It's in the works. It's gonna send this shit way higher than y'all realize. I think a lot of you, at least, I think. I could be wrong. Do your own damn research. Diamond Hands, Diamond Balls. All right, I predict Kramer will once again say it's a speculative buy. I'm thinking nozzle generation 3 coming in first quarter 2022. What? All right, Gil. Good night, my friend. Good night, my friend. Is Naked going to be the next GME? No, that's BNGO, my friend. Put up a video about constitutes a real short squeeze. BNGO meets all the criteria. We should spam the comments on that vid. Yes, we should. Well, I don't know about spam, but yeah, we should do that. All right. All right, let's get out of here. If anyone's just getting in here right now for some reason, we have a new... Okay, I shouldn't call this a catalyst, but it definitely could be. We have an event, right? We have an event, July 13th. This was announced like 15 minutes ago. July 13th. CEO. Nano nozzle. Hopefully that's going to be the only thing he talks about. Imagine if this entire can we just fantasize together, right? In a perfect world, what if this entire presentation is? What if the company overview? What if this whole thing is basically just about the nano nozzle? Okay, yeah, right. But do you believe that ARK will invest in BNGO? No, I don't think so. I don't think so until a very strong fundamental change of the company, and I have a long rant about that. ARK is too prideful. Kathy and Simon are too damn prideful to admit they made a mistake with their bearish thesis on BNGO. They're too prideful. The only way that they will actually come out and say, you know, okay, this is actually a good company. The only way they'll say that is if something makes them say that. Like, for example, nanonozzle or, you know, actual sales, you know, huge sales, revenue beats, or something that was something new. Something new. That's the only way they'll invest, I think. We were racing the single base pair as Pat Bio races long. I know. And that's what people miss. They're like, oh, Pat Bio is going to be able to do everything Bionano does. Well, all right, even if they do, it's still not going to be. It's impossible, to my understanding. It's impossible to see. Jay, you guys understand this stuff better than me. I don't know. What I know is the director of scientific affairs at Bionano, Steve, what's his name? I don't even remember his name. Steve, I think something. I don't know. I watched several presentations of his, and he basically describes it to me. What I think, what I get based on that. And these are like hour-long presentations or 40-minute presentations. It's impossible for sequencing to actually understand the repeat sections of the genome. And I have a rudimentary understanding, but it's just impossible. So regardless of what kind of technology they're doing, if they're sequencing, if they're tearing apart the DNA molecule, if it's not an actual strand of DNA, they can't do it. So I don't know. You tell me. Oh, the day we go commercial, I'm retiring, bro. Will BNGO hit above 15? I'll tell you what, if this presentation it mentions nanonozzle, we will, baby. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I don't think it probably will. Okay, let's be honest. Eric is not going to. If nanonozzle, let's say a nanonozzle is the nanopore, the nanochannel nanopore sequencing device is set to commercially release. Let's say they already know when it's going to commercially release, right? Let's say 2 years from now. Or let's say 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, whatever. Take your pick. Would they even say anything about it? No, because they're a secretive-ass company. They're secretive. Okay? Eric asked about the nanonozzle. He doesn't comment. We have a patent, and the only quote we have by Eric on this is the one last year for the patent of that gives them, that protects their right to actually add nanopores to the nanochannels and do it. And also, has anyone ever wondered what's so complicated about adding nanochannels or nanopores to the nanochannels? I know it's way more complicated than that, but that just sounds way simpler than, you know, working over 5 years. But I don't understand it as well as they do, obviously. But all right. He probably still doesn't. He still hasn't done much with nanonails. Remember, the company was fighting to stay solvent last year, so I doubt they would have invested anything into it. However, they have the capital now. Exactly, and that's what I want. I want them to say we have started operations on advancing the commercial release of the nanopore nanochannel device. That's what I want. And after that happens, I'm all in. Okay, I mean, I know that's not. I mean, it's like there's less than a 1% chance of them announcing that. But imagine if they did. I mean, I'm all in. I don't care if we're already up 100%. I'm yoling. I don't think we would be up 100% on that, but we would be up a huge amount most likely. I would YOLO in. All right, what is your realistic price offer end of year? $15 to $20. Oxford Nanopore does it, so can we technically, I assume. I think everyone should be at least prepared for that. A growth pullback might happen this month. Yeah, I'm prepared for that. That's what I say all the time. I say it all the time. That's why I have buying power. That's why I'm ready to buy another 1,000 shares of BNGO. That's why I haven't bought another 1,000 BNGO shares. Sequencing is for one tree. Genome mapping is for an entire forest. Sure. Okay, let me read some other stuff here. All right, last minute questions, then we're out. Last minute questions, we're out, boys. The PatBio machine. We lag PatBio's 2 to 3 years in advancement of existing tech. I'm not quite sure what you mean, because in greater than 500 base pair detection, it's already proven that we're better than the hi-fi method by PatBio. So I'm a little confused. My friend Patriot Pub, I'm a little bit confused. Okay. All right, let's end it. Let's end it. Win Moon, win Lambo. I'll tell you what. Eric, I tell you what, if he takes questions, I don't think he is. Usually, I don't think these are actually live. Usually, these presentations are not live. At least the last one I saw wasn't live. But if there were questions in here and someone asks him about nanonozzle, baby, I'm YOLOing in. I don't know what the price is going to do. I can't tell you what the price is going to do, but this is good news that we just got. This is good news. This is good news. Eric needs to hurry with nanonozzle. Oxford will IPO in the next few months. I'm referring to the independent tech and its progression over the past 10 years. BNGO tech is cutting edge, no doubt. Generation 3 in 2022 based on timeline. What do you mean Generation 3? Are you talking about BNGO? Gen 3 BNGO Sapphire? What? You talking about Sapphire 2.0? Lambo, I think, will be in a decade? Win Moon, win Lambo. Well, the Sapphire 2.0 is scheduled to release it by the end of 2023, to my understanding. That's what the company has said. Oh, that's a car? Oh, sorry, I don't know cars. I don't know cars at all, my friend. Sorry. How aware, concerned do you think Eric is about share price action lately? That's a hard question. Oh, short interest update. It's higher again. Guess what? It's higher than it was last time. Guess what? It's higher again, of course. What do I think? Do I think Eric cares about it? That's a great... I can't say for sure. It's hard to say. I don't know him. Brennan knows him better than I do. Brennan could tell you more. I don't know. I never met him. I shouldn't say that. That makes it sound like I freaking talk to the guy. I don't talk to the guy. I wish I did. But Brennan knows him a lot better. And I don't know. I think he definitely cares. He definitely cares a fair amount about Bionano. Brandon, your brain is 90% full with BNGO. It is. It really is. He's talking about PatBio's Hi-Fi. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Gen 3 in 2022 based on timeline for Hi-Fi. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Sorry. 8 sleep BNGO repeat. Yeah. Yep. All right, boys, let's get out of here. Remember, buy the rumor, not the news, guys. Well, there's no need to buy the rumor because the price is literally just barcoded since we got this news. BNGO heading to 5s. If it does, I will buy more. Eric said no path to market. However, it's time to start that progression in 2018. 2022, 2023, Sapphire 3.0, Generation 3. Patriot Pub. Patriot, my friend, is there any chance you could send me, unless you're talking about the Sapphire 2.0, which I'm assuming you're not because you specifically say 3.0, please send me a quote because I don't know about that. Please send me a quote. If you wouldn't mind, my friend, I believe you. You've done more research than a lot of people. You've done some of the best research I've seen. Okay, this math still blows my mind. My mind can barely wrap my head around your math, and it's sad because this is pretty simple math, but I suck at math. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. All right, what did Ortex data say? It's blurry on my screen. So essentially, the Ortex data, you're up like very slightly on the day, but we'll talk about this more in the video earlier. That quote would be killer. We have no idea if it's in motion yet. Bro, I've never heard about a Sapphire 3.0. Now, there's plenty of stuff that I don't know about the company, but I'd be surprised if the company... I mean, I'm not doubting you, Patriots, but I'm sure you're not lying, but... I can say this, Eric doesn't know how to manage share price from what I've seen from holding this stock for the past year. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. 3.0 is supposed to be released sometimes in the fourth quarter. Bro, I think you guys, I'm sorry, I think you guys might be talking about the Sapphire 2.0 prototype, right? The Sapphire 2.0, they don't even call it the Sapphire 2.0. They call it the high throughput Sapphire. There's going to be a prototype. Remember, look, okay, it's right here. Okay, here you go. 1400x, or no, 14-fold times higher throughput, 14x. In the throughput, that the prototype of that is ready in quarter 4, to my understanding. Sapphire 3.0. Look at the 2020 presser on nanonozzle patent, Eric. Are you talking about the announcement of the? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? There's no date in this. He says no commercialization is yet on a roadmap. The upcoming patent allows us to confidently evaluate strategies for beginning that process. There's no date on this, though. At all, to my understanding. Unless I'm missing something. That's the date of the actual patent, but there's no date for the Sapphire 3.0. Price prediction for squeeze over $10. Not really 3.0, just an upgrade to current Sapphire. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yep, fair enough. Simple misunderstanding, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, feel free to send that to the Discord if you ever get that quote. Anyways, that being said, let's get out of here. There's the portfolio. Getting killed today, right? Up from we were up like 75% not too long ago. Now we're up 58%. Whatever, can't complain. Confidently evaluate strategies for beginning that process. Yeah. There's no date on that though, but yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I already knew that. But yeah, that's good. That's good. It's great. It's great. You know, they are trying to do it, right? Based on this and based on the recent hirings, you know they are working on this. They are. Okay. I mean, they wouldn't have done this patent and they wouldn't be hiring people with next generation sequencing capabilities unless they're working on nanopore sequencing, adding the nanopores. Look at it. Okay, adding nanopores to the nanochannels. Key step is solving one of the main limitations of nanopore sequencing. Simple as it gets. It will begin, and it is in motion at some level. I agree. I think it is. How long does it take to bring nanonozzles to market? 2 to 3 years based on PatBio timeline, so BNGO not far behind. All right, let's get out of here. All right, thank y'all so much. All right, Eric. Not Eric. What the Eric? That's the CEO, Brandon. That's not... Eric is not here. Eric, if you are here, please whatever. I don't know what I was going to say there. Anyways, not to mention the engineers added with specific skills. Yes, and your Reddit post does a great job explaining that stuff, and you understand it better than I. You understand the patents more than I do. Not this one necessarily. This one's pretty damn simple, but the other ones, the single nucleotide single molecule device or whatever it was, whole genome map and whatever it was, that thing, it goes on forever, and it's so confusing. Anyways, that being said, thank y'all so much. Not financial advice. There's the portfolio. Please feel free to join our Discord, free Discord, especially with, what do you call it, Patriots Pub. Jason, please join this. Oh. Yeah, what's the utilization? I want to know what the utilization is. Where's the utilization? What the hell? It's gone down. This makes no sense. How is this gone down? Damn, market makers are making it very easy for them to short. They're on their side, if you didn't know it. All right. Anyways, thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. Please join the Discord and give me more information if you know about Sapphire 3.0 quotes, Patriots Pub. Anyways, that being said, Adios, Brandon. Tough day, but did not ban. I actually bought a few hundred more. Sub 7. Awesome. Man, the high value rotation is causing all growth stocks to collapse. That is why all of them are shorted. Yeah, plus tomorrow the unemployment data anyway. So days to cover is as high as it was in January, February. What days to cover was? What was days to cover? What is the days to cover? Okay, it's 3.6. Yeah, it's not. I mean, that's not extremely high, but yeah, that's higher than it was. It was about 1. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good chart right there, right? We just broke out of all-time high right there. All-time highs right there for the days to cover. So simple as it gets. All right. That being said, thank y'all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.